Hey there guys and gals and YouTubers, welcome. This is your host Raven 2012. Welcome you to XCOM. Oh yeah. So yeah, just grab this this weekend since this weekend they offered the XCOM free weekend. By the time this video comes out, you guys won't have the opportunity to try it out. Maybe you guys already tried it, maybe you guys already grabbed it. I grabbed it, was actually I actually bought it because it was 80% off, and I said, you know what, 10 bucks, might as well go for it. And it's been in my wish list for quite a while, a year or so, and didn't really have the opportunity to pick it up. I don't know why. Finally grabbed it, and pretty much fell in love with this game. It's a pretty amazing turn-based type strategy game. XCOM Enemy Within is the DLC that comes with the original XCOM Unknown. I basically just got the complete pack, which comes with XCOM Enemy Unknown, the original game, XCOM Enemy Within, and a couple of DLCs. I believe one's Slingshot, which adds a couple more missions. And the other DLC is just basically content for your infantry visual stuff like armor and different weapons and whatnot. Just visual stuff. So yeah, we're just going to go through Enemy Within because it's basically the original campaign but with added stuff in it. So yep, let's go on and do this. Jump into single player. I am going to do classic mode. That's what's kind of recommended for this game, and this is the game was designed for the classic mode. I did do normal through a save file. It is a little bit different. The AI is a little bit downtone. They kind of make stupid moves and they're not so aggressive, and their powers are hinged. So basically classic mode, all their powers are kind of unhinged. They're basically normal, and they're a little bit more tactical. They just don't stand around and just take fire. They'll actually try to outmaneuver you or outflank you and whatnot. So that's one of the reasons I want to go with classic mode. I did get my ass kicked though when I played it last night for the first time. I basically picked up some bad habits when I did normal. Because when I went through the campaign in normal, and I just kind of like would run and gun basically. So when I did classic mode for the first time, got my ass kicked. So I reviewed some of the stuff on my video, watched it, and learned some stuff from it. So we're gonna definitely try classic mode now, and basically do a little bit better this time. Second wave, these options here, these add different stuff for later on after you play through the campaign and want some extra difficulties or different things in the game, like aiming angles, like units receive an aim bonus the closer they are to flanking the enemy, and different things through here. More on lock. If you go through like normal campaign and complete it, you get a lot more unlocked. If you go through the classic mode and the impossible mode, some more unlocked. So keep that in mind if you guys don't. If you see some YouTubers or whatnot, some other players have a bunch of those. That's the reason why. And okay, we're gonna go on advanced options. Leave these on. I'm gonna do Ironman mode. If you see here, in Ironman game, you cannot reload earlier saves, adding a significant level of challenge to experience. Ironman mode is only recommended for the experienced players. So what this means, say I go through a mission with my infantrymen. I have like 4 infantrymen, and I go through there, and one of them gets killed, and I don't like that. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to reload the save from the beginning and play it over and over until I can go through it with all my infantrymen. That's basically what the normal save would do. With Ironman mode, the save, it saves more frequently, so it saves after every move. So it basically penalizes you or just makes it harder for it just makes it so when your infantryman dies or somebody dies, there's no way of reverting back. So you just pretty much gotta live with your actions. If somebody dies in the field, it's basically just the name of the game. It's almost like a reality of war. You gotta live with the consequences and kind of move on and learn from your mistakes. So it's a little bit harsher. I recommend this mode personally for myself because this is the way the game was designed. The game was designed pretty much with classic game style in mind and Iron Man mode on. So I'm going to do that. They don't recommend to do that if you're new players, so I'm still a new player, and I want to do that because I was even playing like that where I wasn't reloading it if anybody dies. But you got to be aware there is you may not like Iron Man because if you do a misclick, you're kind of screwed, so just be aware of that. Tutorials, I'm actually going to turn these on because I want you guys to see these, and plus it adds a lot more to the story because if you play load this up without the story mode or the tutorial, I apologize, and then you jump in the game right away, I noticed there seems to be a gap in between the story, so you're like, oh, what's going on? But I'm gonna do this for you guys. I probably won't do this in my future playthroughs or whatever. Basically tutorials are integrated in the campaign, so there's probably like 3 or 4 missions we're gonna do. And the plus side I like about that is you can actually upgrade a couple of your units right away, so when you get into the regular battles they're kind of already upgraded and whatnot in their stats. So that's a plus side. There is a downside, and I'll show you that, a couple downsides when we get into the game. Reduce beginner voiceover. You basically get Dr. Valian constantly telling you stuff about don't do this or that when you're on the mission. I'm actually going to leave that on just so you guys can hear that. But later on I'll probably turn that off myself if I ever play another campaign through. So this is basically the setup I got for that classic. And tutorials are on, and Operation Prodigy, I think that's some sort of campaign or slingshot. That's a couple missions, I believe. So we'll see you here in a second, guys. Alrighty, guys. So I'm gonna let the intro play so you guys can see this. I recommend doing this if you guys play this for the first time. It actually puts you in the mindset. Gives you a little backstory of what is going on. Your typical alien invasion, kind of like War of the Worlds, I guess. I could never understand in sci-fi movies and in an intro like this where something crashes and people are just so curious to something so alien that they want to just approach it and want to touch it. Like this dumbass right here. And then it opens up and throws some green ass mist. I think if I saw something like that in real life, I wouldn't even want to touch it. I'd be running the other way already. I would have been gone. Curiosity killed the cat, and curiosity killed that guy. I don't know what those are. I think they're kind of like a spiderweb type thing. Puts them in some sort of stasis, and they're kind of alive. I believe that aliens can eat off of them or something. I really don't know. I think that's what they do.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project.
Back from the 1980s
you have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future.
So you're gonna get to see the tutorial.
We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed.
It really explains how the game. The first tutorial basically is just the tutorial on movement, and it's got a little story into it.
Good luck, Commander.
It incorporates to the game. So it's basically, if you guys never seen this is why I wanted to go through this tutorials for you. And plus, it gives me a little bit of bonus.
That was the last transmission, sir.
Patch me through to Voodoo 3-1.
You were being deployed to Germany. At 1900 hours Zulu, several unidentified objects fell to Earth. After ruling out the possibility of a downed satellite, we now believe these objects to be extraterrestrial in nature.
Really?
Shortly after impact, German officials received reports of mass hysteria and freak weather around one of the impact zones. Then things went dark. At 2100 hours, a chopper carrying a German military recon team went down in the area after they reported being fired upon. As you know, Germany is a member of the Council, and they have requested our assistance. Our mission is to assess the situation on the ground, ascertain the current status of the German recon team, and investigate the extraterrestrial objects. Central out.
So every mission you go on, it has this briefing screen like this, like when you're in the I forgot the name of this flying vehicle you're in. So the mission objectives is assess situation. This is really not a mission. It's just a walkthrough of the controls. So we'll see it here.
Central, this is Big Sky. Looks like we found the crash site.
Roger, Voodoo 3-1. Any sign of activity?
Negative. Nothing's moving down there.
Okay. Set her down nearby.
I really like this drop ship. It's pretty cool. And then here we are. We're gonna come on out. Like I said, we don't really fight anything in this one. It's just a story and just intro to the controls. Which, if some of you guys are not familiar, this will explain some stuff without me having to go into it too much in detail.
Central, you getting all this?
Copy that, Delta Squad. First things first, let's get you out of the open and into cover. Whatever did this could still be out there. Delta 1, take point. Take cover behind that debris directly in front of you.
So you get basic controls. You can see here what it's telling me what to do. Your units are able to move twice during my turn. You can see here these little two bars here. That means I have two moves. This top bar here, the 5, is my HP, and then you see like a blue rim coming around here. That's basically my first move if I want to do one move in there. And then there's a golden ring around here, if you see that. That, if I go inside there, I use up 2 of my moves, which is called dashing. So they basically just run along there. So if I click here like they want me to, yeah, you can guys look at this. I just explained that.
Good. Now advance to the vehicle nearby. Delta 2, your turn. Move up to the debris.
So we're just going to be moving up here really quick.
That thing isn't going to offer you much cover, but it's better than nothing. There's full cover straight ahead. Advance to that position.
So you see when I move around places, I don't know if it shows it. Yeah, here it does. You're going to see like half shields and full shields. It's obviously you're going to get full cover if you have a full shield, and then half shield or half cover, partial cover if you're like behind this car or whatnot. So it's always best to get full coverage.
Delta 3, move to that vehicle dead ahead.
But sometimes in maps we don't.
Movement. 30 meters north of my position. Police vehicle.
Roger. Proceed to the next vehicle for a better vantage point.
Alrighty.
Delta 4, go check it out. It's a long way from your position, and there's no available cover between here and there, so you better double time it.
Holy hell.
What do you see, Delta 4? Report.
Looks like one of the recon teams, sir. It looks like something...
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Negative, sir. That's someone else.
Dr. Valen, what's he saying?
He is saying, help me. That radio transmission is coming from somewhere north of the squad's current position, based on its strength, probably from inside a structure.
Thank you, Doctor. Delta, advance and infiltrate that building. And remember, stay in cover.
There's also a couple other special moves when you do your first one. I can't show you in this one. We'll show you in I think the next tutorial will be able to do it. But this one's the only one that feels like a tutorial. The next one's you don't know it's a tutorial. It actually feels like you're integrating the campaign.
Roger. See where it's coming from.
So he just said there's a lot of blood going on here, so he's gonna move up and see what's going on.
Central, I think I just found another one of the recon team. Or what's left of it. But this doesn't make sense.
Oh, I just noticed that background
Looks
with
like
the
they've been
wolf.
dead for a week.
Even more perplexing is the cause of death. It appears that he was eviscerated when something burst out of him from the inside.
Sir, I have visual on the object. Permission to approach.
It's the only cover between you and that building. Permission granted.
Normal missions, you don't typically dash so much.
What is it?
I got no idea what this thing is, but I can confirm that it's no satellite.
Roger. All right, Delta Squad. You're almost to the building. Keep moving. Okay, people. Now let's get inside. Delta 1, there's a window in front of you. Let's take a look.
In position. Looks clear.
Copy that. Get in there and get to cover. Delta 2, that door's in our way. Take it down.
Solid copy.
Central, we have eyes on the target. He's armed.
Copy, Delta 3. Okay, everyone. Get into position nearby, but do not approach. Doctor, see if you can communicate with him. Tell him to drop his weapon.
I will try. Hallo. Können Sie mich hören? Wir sind hier, Ihnen zu helfen. Bitte lassen Sie Ihre Waffen fallen. He appears to be in shock.
Keep your eyes open, people. I don't like the looks of
okay.
this.
Smells like a trap to me.
Delta 3, move in and disarm him. Carefully.
Yeah, carefully. You're gonna be dead here soon, buddy. Oops, spoiler. This is not a spoiler when this is an older game from 2012.
God.
What the hell is going on?
Delta 3 is down! He's down!
No.
Delta 1 is down!
This happens every time. This first
Central!
one, the same people die.
This guy's got me pinned down, taking heavy fire!
Damn it. Delta 2, you're flank 2. Find some better cover.
I'm gonna go here? Okay.
All right, Delta 2. Weapons free. Get ready to fire.
So whenever you select your units, and they're, I guess, in relatively good cover, and they have line of sight of the aliens, and they're able to at the same time target them, you'll see a little alien head there. This doesn't show it, but normally if you hover over it, it'll tell you percentile on it. But when I go down here to fire, it'll tell me. So it's a 88% chance to hit him. This game uses kind of like a roll of the dice. A lot of people say it's kind of unfair, but you know, at the same time, you're rolling a dice. You know, if you're gambling, there's still that 12% chance that you'll actually miss with this shot here.
Nice shot. Delta 4, you're freed up to move. Get out of there and get into cover.
But the game can be unfair sometimes, I heard. Let's toss a grenade here. And your grenade here obviously gives you a radius of the explosion. And those red markers are obviously going to be what's going to get destroyed.
Now get ready for their counterattack. Look out, Delta 4. There's another one coming in behind you.
You're dead, girly.
It's just you now, Delta 2. Let's tip the odds in our favor. Look around for a position where you can flank the enemy. That's it. You have a clear shot from that.
So
position.
usually when this alien head shows in yellow, that means you got a really optimal shot. Usually in red, it's like a 50% or lower, or 60% or lower. Usually in yellow, it's pretty high up, I believe. 75% tile here.
Central, I think that's it. It's over.
You're the last survivor.
Roger that, Delta. Secure the bodies and head back to the Sky Ranger for immediate extraction.
So without the tutorial and the story with the tutorial, you really don't know what's going on in the beginning. So like I said, if you guys don't ever play this, or haven't played it in a while, play through the tutorial. And right here is kind of the downside of playing through the tutorial mode. You can only select these two countries for a base. These other options here will not be available if you use the first tutorial. If you do the Mel tutorial, you're obviously going to get be able to select through all these, because I tried just the Mel tutorial. So but for the full-on effect, I want to do both tutorials so you guys see it. So each one of these places you start on will give you bonuses depending on where you put your base. So North America, all aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. I believe I'm gonna go to Europe. That's what I did with my other save. Normally, oh yeah, you can see these guys, but we can't select them. Asia, all projects in the foundry and the officer training school cost 50% less. If you do classic hard mode, you do not get an officer training school right off the bat. If you play normal mode, you will automatically get one of these, so you don't have to build it. And that's kind of another thing normal mode gets you. Classic mode kind of like doesn't give you a lot of stuff to start with, which kind of makes sense if you're some sort of faction that is fighting against a higher technological and invasion force that just came in and kind of trying to take over, and you're trying to build up things from the beginning. You're not going to have a lot of that stuff. So I kind of like the idea of the classic mode, and obviously that the developers probably had that classic mode in design in their mind when they designed it. They designed it for that. And Ironman mode, they had those two. Ironman mode and classic mode was pretty much what the game's all about. So anyways, so we're gonna do Europe.
coming home.
What are they?
Whatever they are, they nearly took out a squad of our best soldiers. If you'll excuse me, doctors, the commander is waiting in mission control.
Their technology is far beyond ours.
Then I'd say our work is cut out for us, Doctor.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Alright, let's go promote this guy. Every time your units are out, rookies, and they kill aliens, they get promoted.
Commander to the barracks. Commander to the barracks.
So this, all this up here is the base, and plus down here, but this stuff is already built. This stuff down here is what you're going to expand, and we'll get into that later. But this is your current base here. That's the mission control there. We can zoom in on this. I believe this is the research area. This is engineering area. It's pretty cool. The graphics look really nice. This is the hangar. This is the situation room. And this is all tied in with the barracks, like the medical room, recreational area. Looks like a bar and pool tables, exercise room. Pretty cool. Looks like they're sleeping quarters. So let's go to the barracks.
The soldier is waiting for you in the armory, which is located there in the barrack. Only one recruit from Delta Squad made it back alive from our last mission, Commander. And I'd say a promotion is in order.
Oh, most definitely.
As you know, Commander, every soldier is different. This particular soldier has shown an aptitude for heavy weapons. As he gains additional combat experience, we should continue his training along these lines. This soldier will now carry a rocket launcher, in addition to his standard weapon. The aliens won't know what hit him. Oh,
nope.
Dr. Vahlen asked to see you in the research labs, Commander. It sounded important.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Vahlen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Sure, we'll do that. Show me what you got. Yeah, xenobiology, we can't do that yet because we didn't really go through a mission and kill any sectoids. The sectoids were those little gray-looking, big-headed aliens. So, weapon fragments. Every time you kill an alien, I guess their weapons kind of like self-destruct and fragment, so you can't recover them. So, when you go through missions, you'll actually bring back weapon fragments. So everything you do on the mission when you kill aliens, you're going to bring stuff back from the mission. So that's why they recommend not to destroy stuff so much, like use grenades and explosives, because you need some of that stuff to bring back to use to advance your research and other things in the game. And you can actually sell those parts and dead body aliens for on the black market for some cash if you're hard up. Weapon fragments, alien material. I think that goes down the route with armor. Weapons fragments get into better technology. That's probably the route we want to go down to get like lasers and fusion weapons or something. Because right now we're using just ballistics, just regular bullets, and they're not really effective too much against the aliens.
Thank you, Commander. This research will take some time. We will notify you once it is complete.
I know armor is important, but killing the aliens is
It sounds
more
like you are
important.
needed elsewhere. Farewell, Commander. If you recover any additional artifacts during your field operations, I would be quite eager to study them.
Sure.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
The enemy is testing our capabilities, Commander. We've gotten reports of simultaneous attacks in 2 different countries. We can only respond to one. The country we help will donate more resources to our cause. But the panic level of the country we choose not to help will rise.
Yep.
It's not an easy decision, Commander, but it's one you'll have to make.
Yes. More decision making. So we gotta view the abduction sites and pick which one we want to go after. How they're basically the same. Actually, one gives me money and one gives me scientists. Well, how much do I got in money? Oh, I can't go back, can I? You get monthly income depending on certain things are going on. You get more or less. Scientists, having more scientists or more engineers help reduce costs or increase research. Might as well, since we're in Europe, might as well go help our people in the United States. Yeah, we'll go do that. I do know money's more. You know what? Let's just. Yeah, let's go do. Let's get cash, because then we can build satellites. Let's do that.
Understood. The troops are waiting for you in the hangar. Commander, before deploying our squad, you can choose which soldiers to send out there. I've taken the liberty of calling up our veteran. His combat experience makes him invaluable on the battlefield.
Oh, I wonder if I can't back out. This is a tutorial. I was going to actually make a medikit. So let's just go with what they give me. I'm a little scared here. Alrighty, I'm ready. Let's do this. After this mission, I'll end this episode. This is still like halfway between the tutorials. There's still going to be a couple more missions, and we'll do that in the next episode. So it's not so long. So our mission is just to neutralize all hostile targets. Pretty easy. Pay attention to these tips. They actually kind of help you out a little bit. Be on the lookout for ladders and drain pipes. Gain a higher advantage and the enemy increases your chance to hit them. So in this game, you can go on roofs and stuff like that and get better vantage points. Here we go. Kind of our real first mission.
Hold on, soldier. Before you move out, let's see what's inside that building. Your squad mate is closer, so let him check it out.
Even in our first real mission, these tutorials are the same mission.
Good. Now open the door. Quietly, so you don't reveal your position to the enemy. Okay. Now take cover inside. Alright. Now I want a man on the roof of that building. See if you can find a way up there, soldier.
If you use the middle mouse scroll, you can go up and down, obviously, where it tells you there. I don't like where they put me, half cover. Yeah.
The rest of you, advance toward the enemy and get into cover. Hold your fire until I give the word.
Okay, let's figure out where I'm gonna put some of these guys. I actually want to bring one of them in there too.
10-4.
This other guy, is there a flank on this side? That's a long way to go. There's not really... I think I can get better fire vantage point here. Let's go back here. A little bit better cover. I could take a shot. This one's a 52%. They're basically 50-50. Last time I did this, the dude died. I kind of want to pull back. Let me actually take shots with the other guys. I'm going to tab over. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Are they forcing me to? Use left ship and tab. Oops, that's the Steam thing. They are forcing me to take a shot on one of these guys. Oh, this guy's gonna die. Let's go with 68% here. See what happens. And got a hit on him. So now I can't pull him back because he used his move, so let's see here. Let's open this door. Now we're typically in the blue here.
Moving out.
He's got a 31% chance. Let's go and take a shot on him. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope, we missed.
Adjusting aim.
Wonder if this would be a little bit better here. Well, I'm using my dash there. Let's go here, let's try that. Maybe I'll get a higher percentile. 38, no, the same. Oh. Okay. This guy needs to get a shot off on him. And actually take him out. I can try this half cover. Let's see what happens. What do we got? 25%. Nah, he's probably gonna miss. Shoot. I don't like this guy on the roof. He's probably gonna die. Oh, nice. He missed. Lucky me. Let's try these other guys first. %30 chance isn't good, but I'm having. There you go.
Out there, people. The commander will be assuming command now as you sweep the rest of the area. As always, I'll be offering tactical advice as needed. And remember, your armor can only withstand a couple of shots from their weapons, so keep your eyes open and your heads down.
Let's move on up there.
Good luck.
Normally don't want to dash, like I said, way up there, but I know the aliens aren't right over here because it's the same tutorial missions. They're all up there. I'm gonna break my team up into two. Two are gonna go up this way, and two are gonna go down there. Yeah, it's got full cover. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna wait on that movement because I want to move her up.
Target confirmed. On our way.
Roger that. ET in sight.
There we go. Oh, he had a good yellow shot on him, but it's too far away. That's full cover there. That's good. Good cover for him.
Recibido, señor.
She can come right here.
Heading there now.
And she can actually take a shot too. Let's do it. See what happens. Ooh, nice kill. So what he did right there is Overwatch.
Our veteran's rocket launcher should make easy work of the structure the aliens are using for cover. And if we're lucky, it'll take out the aliens along with it. That is, if it hits.
Alright. So like I said, he went in Overwatch, which means he kind of gets in a defensive position. And if he spots, like say my guy's moving this way and he's in line of sight, even though it's not his turn, he can take a shot at me at a penalty. But obviously it's a free shot, so it could do some damage to me if he does hit me. That's one of the special moves. If you do your one move and within the blue perimeter here, say like I go over here and I still have one move left, I could do either Overwatch or Hunker Down, which Hunker Down gives me a bonus to my armor. So even though this is half cover here, if I hunker down, it'll act like full cover. So I can do that here. Would that be a good idea? He's going to be dead anyways here. So I'll just do Overwatch. Let's go back to him. I don't remember if he can fire in. I'll do it back here, because I don't think he can move and fire at the same time.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Yeah, some classes, like the sniper, when they make a move, they can't gun afterwards, so gotta be wary of that. I don't know if the rocket launcher guy does that too. So that's the benefit of these tutorials. We're still in tutorial, and these guys already won a mission, and we can actually upgrade them now. Make them a little bit higher class. Oh yeah, the other ones can't get upgraded because they didn't make any kills, so that's okay. I was looking forward to having my one of these guys be a sniper, but that's
like
okay.
It sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
Support just got the smoke grenade, which deploys a smoke grenade once per mission. The smoke confers plus 20 defense to all units, not just allies, and lasts through the enemy's turn.
The assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out.
These are like our guys with the shotgun. You can actually change this weapon if you don't want to and have the regular assault rifle. But they have a special ability. It's kind of run and gun. So I could use my dash move and dash all the way over. But this woman or this lady should still be able to do her gun at the end, or her extra. She'll do like an extra move and be able to shoot. So I can run all the way up to a dash if there's an alien there and just shoot him in the face, pretty much. So it's a pretty nice class. They're kind of in your face kind of stuff. Obviously, having a shotgun here.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
So this is what we recovered from the mission.
Commander, we have an incoming transmission from the Council.
Hello, Commander. We wish to congratulate you on your most recent victory. We realize you were faced with a difficult decision in responding to the various requests for assistance.
Yeah.
Regardless, you performed admirably. As agreed upon, the reward for your actions has been granted. Farewell, Commander. We hope that you are met with
I'm a little
continued success.
untrusting of this person being in the shadows. For some reason, I feel like he's gonna bite us in the ass towards the end of the game. Panic has increased in North America. Basically, when I help one other country, the other country that I didn't help panics. So I gotta kind of balance that out.
The Council knows you made the right decision, Commander. With the resources we have available, there's only so much we can do.
Basically.
However, our chief engineer did come up with something to help you keep an eye on things. The Situation Room provides constant monitoring of every member nation in the Council. If we allow panic levels to get out of control in any given nation, they're going to withdraw from the Council. Then they'll take their funding and additional support with them. The Council's overall confidence in the XCOM project is shown on the primary meter above the main screen, which engineering has nicknamed the Doom Tracker.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
This is still tutorial.
Commander, Dr. Valen reports that research is progressing in the labs, but it will still be some time before the project is complete. While we're waiting, our local satellite network has just come online, and we can now begin scanning for new activity. The process could take several days.
So this is the world, obviously. We can't move this. So the best, what we do is just click scan for activity, and it'll go through this. The clock will go really fast. Sometimes days will pass. Usually these upcoming events, if this goes through 8 days, it'll stop here and let us know.
Commander, schematics for the scope targeting system are complete. They have been sent to engineering.
Commander, with this research complete, my staff and I currently have nothing to study. I would like to ask your permission to autopsy the alien cadavers retrieved from your last 2 field operations. I'm sure you would agree that if we're going to defeat the aliens, we must understand their physiology.
Yes, we must. So these other ones I can't select right now. She wants us to do xenobiology. It just kind of follows the tutorial a little bit. But, you know, it's going to help us out in the long run anyways.
Thank you, Commander. I will let you know when this research has been completed.
Okay, we'll see you later then. What was that noise?
It appears Dr. Shen's staff have finally figured out how to turn their machines on.
Oh, okay. So we're wasting power the whole time?
Commander to engineering.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here.
Awesome.
Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Okay, I need to, well, we can't build satellite. I need to build at least 1 medikit right now. This stuff is instantaneous. Scope, probably need a couple of those. Maybe 3. Because I put one on the sniper. Yeah, that's good right there.
Fabrication of the scope device is complete. It has been delivered to the armory.
Commander to the barracks. Commander to the barracks.
I'm coming, I'm all over the place.
From engineering will always be delivered directly to the armory, Commander.
Now this is all the other recruits here. Squaddies. These are our little bit more advanced guys that have been out in the field. I'm gonna do this. Actually, yeah, let's do him. I put a scope on him for some reason. Load out. Go down to here. So this slot here, you can't carry a grenade and something else. You just gotta basically replace it.
Commander to the Situation Room.
So I'm gonna have him with a scope. It basically gives me a. Let me see here. Let me show you what's the difference. It gives me a +10 on my aim, so it's pretty nice with this heavy gun here. So I'm needed at the Situation Room, guys. Let's jump on over there. This is probably a good spot to actually, if it'll allow me to save the game and start up. Oh, it won't let me. What's going on here? Let's jump in here first.
Commander, the Council has requested a word.
Commander, our sources have identified a number of reports regarding alien involvement in the transportation and dispersal of an unknown substance near civilian population centers. It is imperative that you investigate this activity and determine the purpose of the alien material. We will transmit further details momentarily.
Okay.
Sounds like we better get to it.
See you. Let me see me back out. No, I cannot.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing.
Oh my
your
lord.
progress.
We'll probably have to end this when we get on the ground here. I'll end the episode. So let's get my loadout here. This guy back here, I want him to have the medic kit. She doesn't really need to scope, but we have one. But I'll have her the grenade. She's up in personnel. She's gonna have the other scope. So alrighty guys, this is the end of the first episode of XCOM. Next episode, we're going to be sending these guys out to our next tutorial mission to pick up the other resources, and we'll take it from there, guys. So we'll see you next time. You have a great day.